1999. A harmless meteorite has crashed in the Nevada desert. All is well. Until the evil of Darkseid is revealed coming from the meteorite. You are Namakubi, the great zombie head, and you must liberate the United States. Shoot eyeballs and vomit out your mouth to destroy evil villains. Eat humans in order to increase your shooting power. All this and more in Zombie Nation.
On the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now you're playing with power.
Get Zombie Nation at any of these great retail locations. Only $59.99. The year is 1999.
Wow. So we're playing with power. Power. Yes. What type of power are we playing with? Power? Zombie power? Zombie Nation power? I don't know. We're definitely gonna be finding out though tonight. In another episode of our jump shooter ScanLine club thingy that we do. So Slippy posted up videos of Buster and he's walking. Alright, I gotta take a look at that. I've had no time to almost do nothing today. So yeah, basically let's get started with what is it? Oh yeah, Zombie Nation. So we're gonna be talking about Zombie Nation today. It is a shooter. It's a weird shooter on Nintendo, and I wanted to show you guys the game completely. I'm far back in a tunnel. Oh man. Okay. Well. Hey, let me know if this is actually a lot better. I have everything.
Let me see our microphone, HP webcam.
All right, let me know if this is so much better. This actually should be good.
This, because it picks up on audio input capture, and then there's like mic input capture, so I think this should work a lot better. All right, so let's get started with Zombie Nation. All right, so basically, if you start taking a look at this and you start seeing the different types of cartridges that's in here, we'll start with the standard one, which is going to be like what you see right here, which it says Zombie Nation, which is just the cover of the game itself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce you to a bunch of like slideshows with all this stuff that's here. So, all right, let's get started. All right, so as I get bothered by children, yeah, let's get started with some Zombie Nation. So, the first thing I want to cover is the actual game itself. I want to show you guys an image of what the full game looks like. You know what the cover looks like. So this is the cover of Zombie Nation. I know I blew it up. It's like really, it's the box art. I know it's completely, out of portion or whatever it is, but I just wanted to get you guys an idea. For example, you have, I guess it's like clay animation on the front. And then basically you have like, the standard images that are all, that you currently see on the cover, on the back cover of it. This is your standard cover Nintendo logo. I mean, it's just, it is what it is. It's really weird, the game, because it kind of, on the cover itself, has that like punk rocky-ish type of feel, like when this game came out in like the 90s, 1990. Really late release for the Genesis. So, all right. But yeah, that's basically our first. That's our cover. Now, what I'll do is I'll go show you guys a better picture of it. So this thing is gigantic. This is actually something that got blown up, and then I was like, oh, it's so disproportional. But you don't have to see me. That's okay. It's cool. So I want you to take a look at the cover that we're currently looking at right now, right? So it's got like that weird yellow goo shit that you see on the cover right here. Yeah, kind of like Clay Fighter, and paying attention to detail. As I move this over, I want you guys to take a look at that. New York, what appears to be a harmless meteorite crashes in the Nevada desert. So this takes place apparently in New York City. It takes place in Nevada, and you have like these different areas. Yeah, you see that too, right? And like you get different areas within the game where he called for like an emergency press conference. Guy has absolutely no idea. Humanity possibly blah blah blah. Terrible situation. And that's it. As we move closer into the actual cover itself, I want you guys to pay attention to devastating graphics and pounding sound. Yeah, they ain't gonna be no devastating graphics, and there's sure as shit no pounding sound. That's for sure. All right, whatever. On another note, um, let's take a look at ground shaking NES action. I don't really think there's any ground shaking. I mean, the action's really good. I'll admit. If you guys haven't, seen this or played this or, whatever it is. They got for some reason like the devastating graphics. That's like the end boss that they show you, which is an alien. I don't know why they did that, which is kind of weird. But I mean, um, so yeah, I don't know why it's like that, but so there you go. Now, as we go through this, take a look at the guys. I think they're those have to be clay models that they pieced together for the cover. When I saw this game, and I saw the cover of it, I was like, okay, that's clearly a railroad crossing from, I don't know, like a toy or something. No, pounding from the headache that you're gonna hear, where it's going, dee, dee, dee. But um, so basically, you get like the toy car at the bottom. It it's just it's a really interesting. So it's a really interesting. I guess cover art. When I saw this, I was like, yeah, I had to have it. I've had this game since I was a kid. I do. This is the only now. Like I know you guys basically you're like, oh, I rip open the box, I throw the box out, and I'm like, oh, I didn't I didn't do that with this game at all. I solely bought this game not because of hearing about it or looking at the graphics on the back of the game and their stupid sales pitches that they came up with. No. I bought it for the box. Um this was one of the first games that I actually took a look at besides School and besides Monster in My Pocket. Well, Monster in My Pocket was a different thing, but besides School was the only NES games that I bought for the box. Like Zelda, I knew about Zelda. It was alright. Everyone knew Zelda. Ooh, the gold cartridge, fancy crap and all that other stuff, whatever. But when looking at this box, and it's the 90s, we're all listening to like I was 90s grunge was coming up, and there was all this crazy rock movement and stuff and everything. I took a look at this box and I was like, damn, that's awesome. Like there's got to be like some sort of like amazing rock song that goes with this thing, or I thought there was going to be like amazing NES, heavy metal music somehow that was going to be synthesized into this, and I completely got let down. But I kept the box, kept the manual. I have this clean. The box and the manual are they're locked away. I don't really like show those. Uh, and then like I have the game, so I keep the game, and I have basically the game right here. So you got your normal back, whatever it is. You got your, your top of the game. Come on, camera. Zombie Nation. I rarely take it out because it's like one of those games I had as a kid, and I was it's I didn't really didn't know it was a shooter. Um, where did I go earlier? I stopped in Rockstar Lexi's chat and said hello to everyone because I have 4 computer screens and I could do that. But I mean, and everything's all loaded up on here anyway, so it's easy. Thanks, Knocker. So it's a super. It was a when I popped this thing in. You're right, Oaz. I've always been here. So now when I'll talk about experience with this game because growing up I played this a lot. Um, my mother took a look at this game and was like, "What the hell are you playing?" And I'm like, "I don't know. You bought it for me as a birthday gift." So, um, it was cool. The game. Uh, did not know a lot of kids that really had it. Not a lot of parents would buy the kids the game. I thought this game was cool. I loved it. I still play it to this day. Not this, but I play it on RetroArch a lot. I think the game is phenomenal. Personally, I think the game is phenomenal. Now, you guys may say it looks like a steaming pile of dog poop, kind of like one of the games that we had for Roundtable Review, but that's neither here or there. So, what I want you guys to notice too is, so as I zoom up on the image, so Zombie Nation, right, was published in 1990. It was from my understanding, and I don't know too much about the NES, that's considered more of a later release for Zombie Nation. And basically, it was distributed by some I don't know the company offhand. Oh, there you go. But it was distributed, and it was, I guess, from people I've spoke to about this game, um, it it was a chance to get Nintendo cooler again because you had Genesis, and Genesis had Splatterhouse and Splatterhouse 2. Genesis does when Nintendo don't. So, I mean, Mew was truly a hero for giving. um, and I was like, all right, it's kind of cool. There's a lot of interesting things with this game. The color palette leaves a little bit to be desired. The game was demoed in New York first, um, because that's just the way things went, and it was all about New York City. So what I'll do is I'm gonna go over to talk to you a little bit about popularity, and I want to show you guys this image. I recently just found out about this. Definitely going to be trying to pre-order this. Hopefully, if I still can. So that is the collector's edition for Zombie Nation. It comes with the Tengu mask, which is cool because in the Japanese version, I believe you could play as the Tengu mask. You have cards, you have other stuff that's in here. I'll shrink it down a little bit just so it becomes a little bit more bearable to look at. And basically, this company released the game again. Comes with a nice collector's edition. Comes with this is the Switch. Comes with like the CD for the music. Comes with cards. It grew in popularity, this game. And how was out the gate. I want to have horses running, and every time like we have these like comments, you know, I want like one horse to go ahead and the other one kind of like when you play in skee ball. I had to drink. I'm talking way too much. So, game from what I know, especially with going to conventions and stuff, became really super popular past couple of years. Not because of, you know, the pandemic or any of that other bullshit with retro games, but it really became popular because people really saw like, wow, this game's like, what the hell did Nintendo put out? Kind of like the reverse of the last Starfighter on NES. People like, wow, this is a really awesome game. I've seen death metal bands on Twitch play this game and have death metal to it, and it's like, you know, all this screaming, and but the guy with the head, the samurai head's going, and he's shooting down things. I mean, you fight this Statue of Liberty in this game, and she whacks the crap out of you with her fire thing or whatever you want to call it. It's just it's an awesome game. Like I happen to like this game. I kind of know Knocker's gonna shit on it because it's gonna be like, oh well, you know, the graphics were and the game's annoying with the sounds, and but you got to keep what I'm gonna ask you to do for this game, and I know I've shown some pretty good games on our shooter club, and I know Proteus was one of them that was phenomenal. Keep an open mind when you look at this game and try it out to see it. It may be weird, and it's super hard. It is hard, but it's kind of like a fun game. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically I'm gonna let the slideshow play in the background. I just want to give you some information on the game. Okay, it's basically in Zombie Nation. You have a floating samurai head. He leaves Japan to go to the United States to destroy Dark Seed, an alien who landed to Earth via a meteorite in 1999. So the game is set in 1999. It turns all or some of the American people into zombies, and he took control over deadly weapons. The samurai he must recover the samurai sword to destroy Darkseid and its minions. Meaning, you know, we're gonna wipe the hell out of, you know, the United States. Depending on the versions that you play, you either have a levitating disembodied samurai head or a giant Tengu mask. The player can destroy, you know, structures and enemies, shooting rapid fire eyeballs and vomit at them. Not your typical NES game at all, right? Because you're doing your typical hi, I'm Mickey Mouse, let's go play, and oh god, there's blood in this game, Nintendo won't put that out. So it was definitely a 180 when it came to Nintendo. So Zombie Nation features two difficulty levels, an easy and a hard. The game also allows players, like in the Mega Man series, to select any stage at will. Once a stage is selected, the following stages will be played, um, cycling 4 stages from stage 4 back to stage 1. The object is to clear the 4 stages and destroy the final boss. So as you guys know, there's a big story about this. There's a lot of controversy about this game, and basically, so one of the things with this is that a lot of people said, oh well, this is, you know, oh we're flying as a samurai head to cut down the United States. It's not necessarily true. So a lot of people were like, oh, you know, this game is this or this game is that. And it's not really a bad game. I owned a Mickey Mouse game on NES, and that's why I was so receptive of this game when I played it, because I was like, damn, stage select and floating heads and eyeballs and vomit and shooting people. Oh my god! And then you blow up the Statue of Liberty. You can't get much cooler than that. Uh, so basically, this game got a B score, whatever. GamePro at the time gave it a 4.6. Nintendo Power was a 3.15, and Video Game Critic gave it a B plus. Really, all we care about is Nintendo Power, GamePro. At that time, it was Nintendo Power and GamePro. Let me speak like I'm back in 1990. So yeah, it was, this game wasn't bad at all. There was a comic series that started April 1999 based off of this game, and I think that's when, looking at trends of sales on the game, this game really took off, was 1999. You can play it on the Switch. You can play it on Microsoft Windows platforms, which came out in October 28th of 2021. And GamePro gave it a 5 out of a 5 rating for graphics, fun factor, and challenge. And 4 out of the 5 scores was for sound and gameplay. Nintendo Power awarded it a 3.6 out of a 5 for graphics, a 3.3 for controls, and a 2.8 out of a 5, which I don't know who the hell they had playing it, but this game is hard. Stupid hard. 2.8 out of 5 for a challenge and a 2.9 for a fun and theme. Now, I have to basically gripe about those two numbers, because frankly I don't agree. I don't agree with that at all. I think a 2.8 out of a 5, no way. This game, a 2.8 out of a 5, this game is hard. Like, this game, it's very hard. Like, I would like to put this game on CC and see it win, because it's a hard game to go about beating. You have a 2.9 out of a 5 for a theme and fun. I'm sorry, but this game sets itself aside from any shooter I've ever played. It's an interesting shooter. It's a theme shooter. The gimmick and holding strong with the theme of our show, which is shooters and the gimmicks. The gimmick of this show, the gimmick of this show, yeah, is to show you the gimmicks of the games. The gimmick of this game is the samurai head attacking New York City, zombies, eyeballs, vomit, weird, disgusting stuff that you would not see on Nintendo. Like I said, it did a 180, and Nintendo put this out. I again do not feel, my own personal opinion, I do not feel that a 2.8 for challenging is correct. I don't feel a 2.9 for a theme and a fun is correct either. You're going to take a look at the backgrounds. You're going to be like, wow, the backgrounds look crazy. So, yeah, and for those of you that started late and stuff, there's only one commercial to this entire game. I'm going to show you guys the commercial now, and then we're going to get I'm going to show you guys some gameplay and stuff, but take a look at the commercial. It's not very long. It's like, I think 30 or 40 seconds for a time bit, but just take a look and see the way it is. And Oz, I'm 100% loyal to Sega. Always have been, always will be loyal to Sega. I had an NES first before I had a Genesis, and I didn't get very many good games on Nintendo. I guess that's the reason why my Nintendo experience is here and there. But this game really, I respect Nintendo for putting a game out like this, because it was a chance to try to change their outlook to be a more mature system with what Sega already did with the Splatterhouse series and everything. And you know, you go from there. I ain't loyal to Sega and at least the Saturn. We're not gonna get started with Saturn. I'm derailing this. I am derailing that entire conversation right there, because between myself, Owaz, and Slippy, we are like Saturn fanboys. So I think Slippy's more of a Sega Saturn fan than I am. And I when I met Slippy, I was like, whoa, you know, Slippy likes Saturn more than I do, and that was crazy. But and I started off with Congo, but not. Let's get back on track with this. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna show you guys the video. Grave, if you can think of any heavy metal, any weird type of song that you would put to this game after watching just this, just let me know what you think. All right, let's go to the commercial.
The year is 1999. A harmless meteorite has crashed in the Nevada desert. All is well, until the evil of Darkseid is revealed coming from the meteorite. You are Namakubi, the great zombie head, and you must liberate the United States. Shoot eyeballs and vomit out your mouth to destroy evil villains. Eat humans in order to increase your shooting power. All this and more in Zombie Nation.
On the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now you're playing with power.
Get Zombie Nation at any of these great retail locations. Only $59.99. The year is 19.
Wow. So imagine that, guys. Imagine that. Imagine having, yeah, this is all fakakta over here. Let me adjust this. Shooter gameplay. Yeah. You know what? I'll just move my images. But what do you? I mean, like, what do you guys think? I mean, it's a very, very interesting type of game. I mean, it you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna make the webcam just a little bit bigger so you guys can see my beautiful bald face. But it's great. I think it's a good game. All right, let's get started with the fun. Let's get started with the fun. Let's get started with everything. Very Gwar, yeah, 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 Gwar, yes. Let me know if you guys can hear the audio, the sound of the game. More powerful than the legendary samurai sword. When the great head of the samurai, Namabuki, heard that the sword had fallen into evil hands, he sent off immediately for the United States. For only he possessed the strength. Zombie Nation. Okay, so let's start off with the United States, guys. Let's go. My God, this action, I can't take. The sound. Oh, look at this. Non-stop action. No, seriously. Oh, shit aside. It's not that bad than the dude with the vomit. I mean, his vomit's like toxic. I mean, the guy's dead. He hasn't brushed his teeth in over 1 trillion years. So, I mean, like, ever since, you know, feudal Japan. So, I mean, of course he's going to have some toxic breath and vomit. But yeah, you're saving people, you're chilling, you're just shooting people and stuff. I put it on full screen mode so you guys can get the full screen appearance of what is Zombie Nation. See the skulls at the bottom? Skulls look pretty cool, right? Yeah. Here, I'll close it. I'll minimize it for you guys. We'll shrinky dink it a little bit. Boom, boop. And oh, okay, excellent. All right, let's get this horse in there. Yeah, see what stuff moves. But yeah, I mean, you could see. And look, Slippy, no mouse. So I mean, you can see it anyway, but there's no mouse. You don't see a mouse. Cursor. Thank you. I knew it annoyed you, so I was like, I figured out how to do it, and it changed everything over. Yeah, you know what's cool too? Like, even the ships, the ships are shooting out, like, laser beams and stuff. It's a different type of game. Very interesting game. Frogs don't eat mice, they eat crickets. I know because I have frogs. Now, this guy, I don't think he gets power-ups, to be honest with you. It is what it is at this point. And it's cool. I mean, like, the theme is awesome. Like, I don't understand why. Like, people, why they gave it such a shitty rating. But it reminds me, I think being like, ooh, yeah, those lasers will tank you bad. So, being like a Rampage nut, like how I love Rampage, I thought it was kind of cool the way you could, like, destroy the buildings. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Rampage. Yeah, I gotta... So, the one thing about this game that you guys gotta realize is that when it comes to this game, you have to be ahead. Normally shooters, you could sit back like a little bit and just kind of, play the field, like where you're gonna go. We saw that like with Herodias. I couldn't do that with that one stage where I was in the castle because I had to be ahead of everything. This game, you kind of have to take it for what it is and be ahead of everything. If you get hit by those lasers, you're done for. It's total, like, you get DPS right out. The music's great. Music is phenomenal. I mean, I think the music's wonderful. I don't care if it repeats. Hey, what's up, Cosmic? How are you doing tonight? How was lunch? Hope you had a good lunch. It's like Rampage with a floating head. It's a cool game. I kind of find it to be a cool game. Hopefully you guys will be like, oh wow, like wow, look at that. He put like Zombie Nation on credits and continues and roundtable review. I'd like to see that game. I'd like to play that game. If you, now, just to show you guys, if you really hover really, really low, and you really hit the down, you can glitch past those electric things. There's no like health ups or, like we saw in Proteus, we were getting health back or, no, none of it in this game. Just eyeballs and bad breath. Oh, fuck. That's what we always used to say that is, what was it, is, as kids growing up, when the guy would, like, die or something, you'd be like, oh, fuck. Because it's weird. So you gotta make it to the end of the. You gotta make it to the end of the board. The end of this level. The levels come in three sections. This is the first. This is the first section. Oh no, this is the second section. The first section is what you guys just saw. It's hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's hard, like, trying to navigate everything around. And the reason why it's hard is because his field of hit, like his radius of getting hit, look at the size of his head. I mean, if they're shooting something out at you, you're definitely gonna get hit with it. There's a high chance. Clearly, there's a high chance of getting knocked out. I can't go to that stuff. So, the best thing to do is just try to either stay up, like really high or high level in this, and save. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to die a lot in this game. I would love to see how far someone can really get in this, because it really is a hard game. It's a very hard game. Like the Statue of Liberty fight's a pain in the Alright, let's blow up some stuff. I'm gonna hang back, I'm gonna jet forward. Now they're going to be ships. So you kind of can dance around the ships. I hate her. Hey, what's up, Mew? This is NES. Surprisingly enough, right? No. Come on. Oh my god, oh! Damn! Shoot you right in the mouth. There's like several things you have to worry about here. Bubbles, vomit that she's doing. I don't know what she's even doing. Her damn torch. Yeah, this is like a lot together. I have one more continue left, but I want to try to beat her. Normally, you see shooters with ships, and you're flying around in space, and you're like, oh my god, we're in space. Nah, this is like, yeah, we're gonna take down the Statue of Liberty because she's possessed. And we're not gonna take down the Statue of Liberty because I just consistently die at this game. Alright, where to show you? Oh god. The canyon is do not start with the canyon. The cave and the canyon. This is the Nevada Air Base. Colors are pretty decent for a Nintendo. Yeah, as I get stuck and glitched forward. Yeah. Probably. I mean, like, look at the way the clouds are when the lightning comes out. I mean, I feel like this was pushing Nintendo. to do those animations. Like, we're clearly pushing Nintendo to the brink of destruction with this. So, now, just to let you guys know, this is Area 51 that we're in. Because it is the Nevada. Help me! Okay, sure. Man, back in the day, this game was like $60 pick up, and I begged for this game. I really asked a lot for this game too. I was like, please, 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 please. I was like, yeah, Christmas time, like, that's all I asked for. Yeah, I survived that without getting hit, but I'm gonna get dropped by this stupid ship. Like I said, I'm gonna get dropped by this stupid ship. Yeah, I know, right? He's probably playing this game too, being like, damn, this shit is hard. And it's the funniest thing is, the guy from Japan has to come and save the United States from the terror of the alien. Man, when I picked this up from the store too, like, I clearly remember the guy, the sales guy turning around and saying to me, do you want Game Genie with that? And I was like, why? And he's like, oh, well, this game is hard. Well, this game is really hard. Because they got to demo the games before they sold them and stuff. And then this was at Sears? It was Sears at the time. And guy was just like, yep. And I'm like, nah, it's cool. I don't need Game Genie. And then I found out, wow, this game is hard. You kind of do need Game Genie for it. Hey, what's up, EMS? Definitely, the turbo in this stinks. I could fire faster than what the game gives you by holding the button down. Like, I can't, you see how, like, I can fire so much. Wow! Hold on, let me... Alright, much better. So, yeah. A lot of my friends played this with the Advantage, the NES Advantage. They put rapid fire on, and this thing would just, it would pump out, like, it would be like super rapid fire. Who came up with these ideas? No, this game's old. This game's from like 1990. That's the ice cube hitting the bottom of the glass, the cup. The ice cube is gigantic, so my kid decided to take a Pokemon ball, pour water in it, and leave it so that way it comes out as an ice cube, and he's been doing this for a while. Oh, and then you gotta save the people. Those are the people that are not zombies. Just some of it just makes no sense either. Like I was wondering, what would an alien want with a samurai sword, and how would the samurai sword turn people into a zombie? I don't get that, but whatever. You got the guy shooting you, and you got the electric. It's rough. So, does anyone want to come on stream and play this? Alright. Whoa! Why would the... whatever. Oh, they're shooting you from down. You have guys on horses. Blow everything up. That's what I say. Blow up everything. Blow up the airfields. Those planes, though, when you look at it, they do look like something out of, you know, either Atari or like Nintendo. Some stuff in here really looks Nintendo-esque. Well, I would figure. I think next week there's gonna be no show because we're doing the thing the week after. EMS, if you want, I'll put down. Since it'll be the 6th episode, I'll put down. What's your favorite shows? Come on, if you want to talk about them, play them on stream and stuff like that, and get more, more viewer involved. Oh, what's your favorite shooter on the Sega Master System? Oh geez, I chose hard. Yeah, hard's terrible. Hard mode should be called insanity. Like, why did you choose this? You're out of your mind. And he does bounce on the ground. Being a dead head, man, this guy, a severed dead samurai head, which I don't know why the guy's head's even severed. But yeah, he pretty much gets around. I think you knock that person back into their senses. So now, this is supposed to be New York City, so for those of you who've never seen New York, here's what New York looks like. We have people that are on the buildings shooting at you. We have tanks driving in the street daily. Like, in fact, today, when I went out, I saw a tank driving in the street. Yeah. So we have like electric things coming out from on top of the buildings. There's always helicopters flying around. This is, it's there's people, falling from the building, and then like a severed samurai head looking for a sword comes and saves them. It's your normal day in New York City. It's funny because in fact today I just said to myself, wow, I don't see the electric, those electric beams coming off of the buildings. I wonder what happened. So I don't know. So R-Type for SMS, that's cool. What are some of your favorite shooters, guys? Well, put them in chat. Now he's vomiting, so I don't he doesn't have a stomach, so where is he vomiting from? I don't know. No idea. Absolutely no idea. Alright, let's do this again. Alright, for our next episode, because Slippy, it's not next week is Friends Tuesday, is that correct? God, I love Area 51. Biohazard, Wars of Thunder. Wars of Thunder is amazing. Oh, it's the 21st. Oh, okay, alright. So we could do our viewers' choice next week. You guys can come on stream and play your shooters if you want. We can talk about them. Why are they your favorite shooters? I think it'd be kind of cool. You guys, instead of just watching me play these and fail miserably at them. I liked Area 51. I never heard of Disposable Assassin. Is that a Japanese release? Music changes as I'm about to, yeah, have my last life. Ooh, I got a life. Truxton. Part platformer action game. I never knew that. That's cool. I gotta look that up. Wait. Silver Surfer on the NES was a shooter? I think Ikaruga, yeah, that game is just... That game is amazing. I think, is that the Dream? Is it on Dreamcast 2? Everybody loves that game. No pressure at all. No pressure at all, right? Like I said, this game is hard. So I guess if Knocker's here, he might be. How many Achievos are for this game, Knocker? Damn, I'm almost dead. Oh, come on. Hey Cosmic, in your adventures on the NES, have you ever played this before? Oh shit, hold on. I'm just gonna stick up here. No, that's crazy down there. Damn. Yup, game over. One sec. Okay. Alright, let's go. Alright, so if anyone, I don't know if anyone in the chat has Chivo stuff, but if you do, can you let me know how many achievements there are for this game? Because this is hard. I gotta admit. This is one of the harder type of shooters that we've played. No, I've never played Gunnak before. I've heard of Gunnak. Oh boy. Now, notice how the music's different? It doesn't do much with him and his head being like orange and the background being like this. Yeah, take a look at how this is. You have to avoid the smoke and the missiles. Oh, we had raiders from the Venkmans! Yes! This game is suicidal. It is hard. This game is ridiculously hard. Zombie Nation. Wow. No way! Oh, that's so awesome! We should do a special episode on that. Can we do 2 games instead of 1? Listen to me. I will be straight with you. I will troll this game. I will troll this game. I'm not gonna troll Sparkster or any of that other. I will put this game down twice. Or what you could do is you could just have people put 2 different games on, and then you choose one, and then spin the wheel, and then we choose another one. I feel like you guys should definitely play this game. My opinion, if you're batshit crazy and you want to play a game that's ridiculously hard, but yeah. Wow. The sound in this game is shit. It is shit. I agree. The music is good. The sound is shit. Now, if I played this game around Halloween time, and you heard this, you'd be like, oh, that's cool. It reminds me of Halloween. It is. The sound effect for music is bad. It's really annoying. Which sound effect are we talking about? You talking about the stage music, or you're talking about when he gets hit, or? Because I happen to like this song, this music for the stage. Oh, you're talking about the tapping when you hit an enemy? No, screw you, I'm not getting you. This is I think one of the furthest. What? In 1999 we had robo suits? Damn, I really missed out on a lot of shit, didn't I? What is this nonsense? Your head's too big. It's too big. Your head shouldn't be this big. You take up half the screen. That's why you're getting hit so much. If I was in a little plane, I'd be able to move around better. Oh no. This stage view, yeah, that happened. Pray. Oh, was that what the Vikings were playing? Pray? The little, yeah, and then the waterfall pushes the head down. I never noticed the little clean sound in it until you really brought it up, but it is annoying. try this again. Let's see how far we can get. I always forget, like, you know, when I'm up here, I'm like, oh, NES, really? And then when I come down and take a look at it, I'm like, yeah, you could see where this is only NES. Come on, just blow the building up already. Let's go. People should give you help. Right? Yes? Yeah, they should. They should give you help. Oh shit. This stage is a little bit more forgiving. It's easier this stage. At least his head's got a cool animation too, where he like blinks. I mean, pretty good. That was a good thing. Oh no, what was that? So Sparky, what game are you playing tonight? Is it the game Prey? Prey. Really? Let me look that up. Let's have a look and see. Oh, that game is great. Yeah. That game is a good game. Definitely. I mean, with the black like sludge and you're in space. Yeah, that's a good game. That is definitely a good game. This came out a while ago too, from what I remember. Yep, the dude with the helmet and you gotta go running around and it's interesting, that's for sure. So I screwed up, guys. I know. I do that on a normal basis, but this time I really screwed up. I kind of thought Harry Potter was going to be out today, and I was going to stream Harry Potter right after this for I don't know how many hours. And apparently the Harry Potter copy that I got from GameStop is not coming out until the 10th. So, yeah. But in the meantime, we can enjoy some ScanLine fun, sponsored by ScanLines. We have our shooter club that we are currently in right now, and we are playing Zombie Nation. It's it, yeah, I agree, man. That game is awesome. Do you have the stuff to make that coffee? Huh? That thing you made yesterday, the matcha thing? So, alright, I'm gonna shoot this up. And there's a lot of weird bouncing. Bounce, 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 bounce. It's fun as you. Hey Jane, how are you? I hope your your headache's gone away. So guys, if you didn't know, Jane also streams too. She streams this home building game it's super cool. Like you build a house, and it really is like intricate with like the way you have to put the pipes together with the sink and like different types of options and stuff you have in the house. Like it's really involved. And then of course, you know, the victims, they have their own music, so every time like they do Be Right Back or something, they have their own music that they made, which is pretty cool. But it's very detailed, that game, when it comes to like connecting the water and building the house and cleaning it up. And it's all on the same channel. Oh man. This is a world of hurt. Alright, don't worry about it. No, it's alright. Alright, don't worry about it. Would you like to come and say hello? Okay. Everyone's but wants to do TikToks. Interesting. I don't think I'm concentrating enough. I'm just having too much fun while building. One day I would love to try to sit down and actually beat this game. It's hard. I mean, you gotta realize too, especially with shooters, when you play them, your object of like what you're shooting out of, like your spaceship and stuff, doesn't take up half the screen like his head. And he's got a pretty big head. So if you look at the like sizing of his head versus the objects that are on the screen, you're of course gonna get hit more, or have a higher chance of getting hit than, like, let's say us being in a spaceship getting hit, because the spaceship is smaller. There's less surface area with the spaceship than there is with this guy's gigantic head. So it's hard. Yeah, Gene, it's been a long day too. I hope that headache that you had went away. I hope you're having a better day than you were yesterday. You want to talk about headaches? Imagine getting pelted in the head like this guy is all the time. He must have a bad headache. do we have it? Same. Oh, Slippy, we don't have the rewards. You're right. Yeah, it's ahead of me. It's ahead of me, D. I mean, geez, this guy's got more hair on his head than I do. Come on, come on. Watch saying miserably die at Zombie Nation on ScanLine Shooter Club. No. You got more hair on your head than I do. You have more hair on your face than I could possibly ever grow in a lifetime. So that's what it. I actually said that one night because my kids were watching, and I said to them, man, my kid actually said that. He's like, wow, he's got more hair on his face than you could ever grow in your years. I was like, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, but you could get crazy glue the hair on your face to your head. And Slippy's got that mustache going on. When I watch Foxy, I get a little jealous because that dude's got an awesome head of hair, and I'm like, shit. One day, can I just wake up and have like that head of hair? I really would just be walking around the streets just going, oh, and have like all like the hair flopping all around and everything. That's right, you're working on the Robotnik. Right. So guys, Oaz is working on his Robotnik cosplay. So Oaz, if you're gonna go as Robotnik, I'll paint myself blue and go as Sonic. I'll just be running around. Although I've never seen anyone do a Sonic cosplay thing. Interestingly enough, I have seen at Comic-Con, I saw a picture of a guy actually this cosplay of the samurai guy. He hooked up like the little G.I. Joe launchers that you would have, like they would shoot the missiles, and he made like an out of, I think it was foam, an eyeball, 2 eyeballs, and he would have like a hacky sack or something he sprayed red, and he would just have his head, and then like the rest of it would just be like all, like his body was all black or whatever. And he would just like move his head around, kind of like what this guy does. He would press a button and the 2 eyeballs would like shoot out, and then the hacky sack would come out like vomit. It was an interesting costume. So, I mean, creativity. Super Saiyan Sonic? Yeah, that'd be interesting. He does go Super Saiyan. He goes gold. I don't get it. He goes Super Saiyan. There's a monster in Monster Hunter that goes gold. A lot of interesting things. I want to get past this stage, but you can see how hard. I mean, the reason why this game is so hard is because his head is so big. His head is it's huge. And that makes it for a rough time. Not trying to get hit. Like I'm already down. Alright. Let's go again. The mouse popped off. I wouldn't mind the soundtrack for this game. I do like the soundtrack. I just don't like when the guys scream when you hit them. It's like, or the little tink tink sound. I mean, I could kind of see why they gave the sound, you know, a shitty review, but I mean, all in all, it's not that bad. Would you guys in stream? So, would you guys play this game? Who would play this game? I played this drunk. That was interesting. That was a nice. Don't ever do that. This game's hard. It's very frustrating very quickly. So while I was keeping within our little theme here of oh shit. I am gonna put the ROM up on Discord, I will. So keeping up with this, you know, the little theme of a guy blowing up the city and all that other stuff, I was actually watching Gamera while I was building out all the stuff for the stream. And Gamera was destroying Tokyo. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to be playing Zombie Nation, destroying New York City. Just another casual day in New York City. Like that guy right there shooting the big head, that's me. I auditioned. You can tell how, like, you know, the light glistens off of his head, kind of like mine. It's all, you know, shiny and stuff. So yeah, it's just another day living in New York. Aliens taking over, you know, big zombie heads coming out after us. Me dying a quadrillionth amount of time on this. Damn. And now, hold on. And now, a word from our sponsors.
The year is 1999. A harmless meteorite has crashed in the Nevada desert. All is well. Until the evil of Darkseid is revealed coming from the meteorite. You are Namakubi, the great zombie head, and you must liberate the United States. Shoot eyeballs and vomit out your mouth to destroy evil villains. Eat humans in order to increase your shooting power. All this and more in Zombie Nation.
On the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now you're playing with power.
Get Zombie Nation at any of these great retail locations. Only $59.99.
And we're back. I was told to play the commercial. So, yeah, Oaz, I had it since I was a kid, so I think it's a great game. I always thought it was like super interesting and everything. So yeah. Let's see. All right, let's go back. Time to get serious. What stage could I? No, we're not doing hard. Okay. Really love to know like what I would like to know what the achievos are, but I don't think Knocker and Foxy are here to tell me that, so I'll have to ask them privately and then post it up. I would love to know how many people like badged this game, and if there are any achievos for it. Because it's a good game. I mean, like it's an interesting game. So I mean, I would definitely like to see, you know, how many achievos. And if you notice the position I am sitting in right now, this is called the Retro 80s Kids position. Face up against the screen, trying to track everything. This is why most of the kids in the 80s who grew up now wear glasses. That's not true. This is what we used to do as kids in the 80s. And Duck Hunt, how many of you put the damn laser to Duck Hunt? Put the gun right to the TV. I mean, crap, I did that. Okay, if it's not bad enough, I'm trying to get rid of the lightning. I got the ship shooting me too. I'm not even trying to hit. This is crazy. I have no idea why. Where did you hear an echo? I'm not trying. Oh man, I'm trying to get far in this game. Let me see something. Is there? I really wanted to show you guys the ending of this game. His face is interesting when he gets hit, which you've probably seen a million times. Oh! Oh no! Let's try a different stage. Come on. Come on. I'm already dead. I just started out the gate and I'm already dead. So, I'm gonna choose no. Start up again. Let's. The cave is really crappy. Let's do round 3. I want to see how really. I'm gonna concentrate on this. I really want to see how far I can get. Wow. 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 I do think I had a full thing of health there. So between the smokestack and the missiles, I got overloaded. Oh shit! What? So a missile is an instant death. Oh man. I really gotta stop doing that. I just gotta go straight forward. Damn. It's a hard game. It's definitely a hard game. You're right, I need to get good. I'm gonna try it on the Nintendo. I've on stream beaten this stage before. I think. The guy just honestly just hit me 3 times. I used to be good at it as a kid. This is really, really all I played a lot. In between this and Vapor Trail and everything, but and Splatterhouse. But I used to play this a lot. Over time, I forgot. I even forgot I had the game until I found it, and then I looked online and was like, "How much are they selling this for?" And I have the box. I have everything, but the box is put away because I don't. The cardboard, you know, it gets kind of shitty. Like you see right there, is if you're not past that laser, you're dead. That's it. Game over. You need to get past the lasers. Alright, wow, I almost hit that laser. Disappointed in my PC. Statue of Liberty time. See, if I just sit, stop talking, and just concentrate, I beat the stages. So... Statue of Medusa, yeah. Statue of Liberty. That's what it gets transformed into. She's an easy boss. I don't know where to go with this stage. I hate the birds. I hate the birds. Scan the birds. There's like way, as soon as you hit the airfield, there's just like way too much. Way too much. Yeah, I think I need to mute myself. Whoa. Shit. The clouds are cool in this. One feature in this I do like are the clouds. I think this is the most time I have in an NES game, is this game and The Little Mermaid. I happen to like The Little Mermaid. I like The Little Mermaid for NES better than for Genesis. Damn! Hey, Sparky. Good night, Sparky. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I got further that time, or was if you saw that. Like, I was really doing well. It's just, it's hard to avoid those bullets with such a big head in such a small space. So, I'll throw it out there. I'm going to post it on ScanLine as soon as we're done with this. Is anyone interested in coming on stream next week and playing one of their favorite shooters and showing the community, you know, what it's about and talking about it? I could start a little bit early next week if you guys want to do that, around 7:30 EST. So yeah, if you guys want to come on stream and talk about it, down for that. Just, you know, send me a picture in the Discord under ScanLine Shooter Club. I'll load that up into my what is it? I lost train of thought. I'm trying to concentrate with this. I'll load that up in the image gallery, and yeah. Alright, here's level 2. The funniest part is I don't even realize I'm getting hit. My head is so big, I do not realize I am getting hit. That's the rolling, guys. That's hard. These guys go around, I think, in circles. Oof, that was rough. That was rough. Let's say up top, right, guys? Oh, damn. All right, guys. So this was Zombie Nation, and hope you guys really enjoyed it. We went through the box art and everything. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. So I was asking before if anyone wants to come on stream and play this game. No, well, not this game, but play, like, their favorite shooter next week. I'd start a little bit earlier. We'd have more time. Everyone can come around, chill, hang out. We could talk about shooters and stuff. I think it'd be a great time. I'm gonna post that up in the Discord. So under the Shooter Club, and if anyone is interested, yeah, just drop a line. We can just send me your photos. What I'll do is I'll post it up within there, and I'll let you guys. I'm gonna do a review of this game first, then I'll go ahead and post up like, about next week. So, all right, let's see who we got that we can raid. No, thank you again for the raid, the Venkmans. I appreciate it. I hope Jane, your headache's gone away, and Sparky gets some rest. And I'll see you guys tomorrow when you guys stream, for sure. Thanks for that. Who do you guys wanna take a look at right now to raid? Anyone in particular, or just choose anybody? I know. Baron's trying to become a raid Arch Messenger. Okay. Cool. Let's raid him. Oh, Archie. Yeah, he's cool, man. I've spoken to him a lot about his artwork and stuff. You're gonna see the movement he's got and everything in his his avatar. It's really cool. He's done a lot of work with it, and it's a lot of movability that he has. It looks awesome. So guys, drop a follow for him and stuff. Yeah, and everyone, thank you so much again for coming out. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll do my write up in Discord, and I will catch you guys later. Thanks, everyone. Later.